Alright everybody, match day, Adam Matic TV, match vlog time. Let's do this, people. I've got my little helper in while I'm driving today, which is nice. Bit of a change from the norm because we've not been able to do things since rules have been changed in terms of driving and talking like that. So I've got my little compadre helping out today. Be quiet until we finish this opening section of the video. Good. Yes, anyway, people, this is it. Newcastle at home against Manchester United. In my road trip video, my preview to this on the United stands, I talked about how I expect this Newcastle game to be a little bit different to the normal ones. Normal ones being Newcastle have only won one game in the last 37 against Man United. Can you believe that stat? Ouch! Newcastle are a different ball game altogether, and it's going to be interesting to see exactly how this game goes down today. Obviously, we haven't played Newcastle yet since they had their big investment in the team. We played them at the start of last season when it was bad, and we beat them 4-1. And then we played them just before the transfer window opened, after they'd been taken over by the Saudis, and they'd had that investment and they had that great end to last season. So this season it started well. There's a point between both of us. Obviously it comes down to the team selection, and we'll talk more about that as we go along. But yeah, just on my way now to the game. We're going to get some KFC, so we'll meet up with our kid then. We'll have a bit of a chat then, see how the vibe is, see how the boys are seeing this game. We'll get a bit more chat outside of Old Trafford, as we always do, and then inside Old Trafford as well, as we're mixing up a little bit today, people. But yeah, here we go. Road trip done. Well, nearly done. On the way there. Food time next. I think that's what's important, isn't it? Guys, I'll see you in I'll see you in KFC, shall I? And not Mackey's today, no. Feeling a bit of the KFC vibe again. Last time we went KFC we won, so we're using that as a bit of a good luck charm to actually lead us into this game against Newcastle. So yeah, this is it. Here we go. Let's get some KFC and let's get some vibe and see how things is going down. It's hot today. Inside, ready to rock. Alfie's buzzing. He's going 3-1 and Fred to score now. So we had 3-1 before we found out that Fred was actually in today because Ericsson is ill and Scott McTominay's a numpty and got booked against Everton 4 minutes after coming on the pitch. No midfield, Fred comes in, he's now our second forward, which is a bit of a concern because obviously we've seen how poor he was against Ammonia on Thursday night, so that's where I've slightly just not as confident. When I did my preview earlier on though, St Maximin wasn't unavailable for Newcastle, so no St Maximin, that's a blow for Newcastle. But United not having Ericsson in the team definitely disrupts it a bit. Casemiro and Fred play a lot together. Bruno's used to Fred. Hopefully it'll be enough. Rashford out for Sancho is interesting though, because I don't think Sancho has done enough. But then again, I did say in my other preview that will we be fit enough? Will we have enough in us? And Eric Ten Hag has made that decision, and I think that's why Rashford is out. I'm going with that's why Rashford is out. He's on the bench, so might not be ready for a full 90 minutes. He did put, and he's putting a lot more effort in, so I think that's why he's not in the team. Varane comes in for Lindelof, I got that one right at least. And I do believe that we can still win this game. Alfie's gone 3-1, Fred to score, get that bet on now, that would be some good money. I'm going 2-0 still, I'm going to stick with my scoreline. But hopefully, I'm walking out of here with a win. I'll take any sort of win, just to keep pressure on that top four. Let's see, I'll see you at half time. This is going to be a game, this I think.
Please welcome Newcastle United and Manchester United.
Okay, standard not as good as what I thought half time here. 0-0 United and Newcastle. Both teams have had chances, half chances. Newcastle have come the closest, hit the woodwork twice in the same move from a blocked free kick from Trippier. United didn't clear the ball. Cross came back in, off the bar, then off the post. They should have scored, and then a ball across the box, which I think Bruno Ramirez missed at the back stick completely. They've had the better chances. United have created one save from Pope, from Antony, from a slick move, but United have got themselves on the edge of the box, got themselves in very good positions, but the final ball has been very, very poor. The only thing I can say from this half is the fact that we are missing Ericsson, and that last minute change where Ericsson being ill and Fred coming into this team has destroyed us, because Fred has been the weak link by a country mile in this team. It's like the whole system breaks down when he's in. I don't know where he's playing. I've seen him at left back, right back, centre mid, centre back, centre forward, all over the pitch, and wherever he's been on that pitch, he's been useless. If he can change it around second half, good on him. Unfortunately for him, I don't think he was supposed to be in this team today. You can blame Scott McTominay for getting that silly yellow card at Everton. Unfortunate that Everton is ill, and it's hampered us. It really has, because our creation has been. It's not been as good, it's not been as fluent. The system and the transitions from front to back have just not been good enough with Fred in the team. Doesn't offer or has got the quality to give us in that final third against the solid looking Newcastle defence. And sadly that's the way the game's gone. Towards the back end of the half there, both teams' quality and play went downhill, and it went a bit scrappy. The second half has to improve for both teams, I think, but more United, I would say. I think Newcastle will definitely be the happier. Oh God, that was disappointing. Man, that was disappointing, wasn't it? What a crap game of football. Let's get it straight first of all. There are standards, and then there are standards. The Premier League usually upholds standards of decent, attacking, exciting football. This was nowhere near any of that. Absolutely nowhere near it. My God, it was garbage. I mean, Newcastle standard was crap. Honestly, they came for a draw, but United should have done more. I'm not going to use Newcastle as the excuse. As boring as Allardyce football is, that's back. I couldn't tell the difference from Allardyce's days to Eddie Howe. To be honest, there I was really disappointed in them. I thought they'd bring more, but they came for a draw. They got a draw. They were going home happy. We're not. We're just falling behind the top four race again, and now Spurs and Chelsea becomes massive games for us. And they're already difficult ones. Now they've got the added pressure of us having to win them games, and that's where we didn't want to be. We wanted to be confident going into them games, and we're struggling to score goals. We're not creating. We're not scoring. It is. We're solid, and we're playing as a team. We're hard to beat, and that's good, and that's part of the battle. But there is a lot more to it. I know we've got to be patient, because we said this isn't one and done overnight. We've got a lot of tough games coming up, and we're going to be really tested. But today just showed that when we're missing a couple of players, we struggle. No Ericsson from the start was a big blow, and I think is where we struggled in that game more. I think we outfought in midfield, and ultimately I thought that's where we lost the game. I thought we didn't lose the game, but we lost the midfield battle, I thought, and that's where we didn't create anything. And then not having a proper striker. I mean, Rashford's got to put that one away. I'm sorry. There's just not enough goals in this team. And I think ultimately that's where we're going to fall behind this season if we don't make top four. We have got a good nucleus there, and we've got positives, more positives than negatives, I say. We've got a long way to go, and we're not getting carried ahead, getting ahead of ourselves. We're at a stage where it's rebuilding and trying to stamp Ten Hag football over us. Thing is, we ain't got much time to dwell on it. Another good game now, tough game against Spurs, and then an even tougher one at Chelsea. If we can come out with them with any credit, then we are doing all right. But that today, I thought was a missed opportunity. Newcastle, oh God, whatever floats your boat, that was boring from them. Jesus, long ball, and just falling and rolling around on the floor, man. It was pathetic at times from them, but end of the day, you've got to be able to handle that. As Man United teams are going to come and do that. I expect more from Newcastle, but honestly, it's down on us for not winning that game there today. And that's where we're going to have to improve when the low blocks come. Low block against the minnows of Ammonia first, struggled against them, then low block against Newcastle, a better outfit and better defensively, and almost came back to haunt us and bite us there, because They had the odd chance in the first half, but it's disappointing more than anything. Guys, I know how to do. We move on quickly. Live show tomorrow, Monday night. Monday Matic show. Mad Matic Monday. That's the one. Yes. Anyway, guys, I will see you there. Like, share, and subscribe as always. I'm going to get in the car. I'm going to get warm, and then try not to listen to the radio and the negativity. But it is still 0-0 with Liverpool and City. Oh God, that's going to change now. Watch them now. All changed because I've said that. Later, people.